Super easy to build. You're going to start out with a twig 1x3 to balance yourself. You're going to equip the heavy pants and diving fins. You're going to place one square foundation. And when you don't move that mouse and move to the right and crouch, when you're super slow with the heavy fins and diving pot, that shadow will shift just like it did back in the day, and you will be able to create just a normal offset bunker courtesy of P Cosmic. And just like that, you will have your offset 1x3, and we're just going to make a 2x3 here to start our 2x2 by placing the end squares and then the center square to ensure we all have no errors. We're just going to place one wall outside of our 2x2 like this from the outside facing in, and now we'll be able to make those two square floors off of that outside facing wall and wrap ourselves around, and then we'll finally be able to place our TC. We can finally demolish things, and we'll demolish this outside place wall and replace it from the inside to prevent any errors. And then we're just going to go ahead and do 3 double door frames here and our doorways up here. And keep in mind, on this twig roof right here, you want to look in this corner. 26, the more stability means it's on that. And if you were to do it regularly, it would just have 7. Make sure you don't upgrade it wrong. Don't do that. And you can place it here again, 7 if you just don't pay attention. And then if you look in that corner and check with your hammer, 26, and then you can upgrade everything. Except for our bunker seal, of course. And then if you don't have jungle DLC, you will have to do a bit of finagling to get that shelf there without doing double half walls to increase the HQM cost. So we'll just wrap this around like this. Place our twig floor for our shelf. Again, this is if you don't have jungle shelves. And we'll rotate that later. And once you have everything out here, we'll go ahead and break our bunker steel, put a little furnace jump up. And we'll go ahead and make this jump and add our outside honeycomb. Very standard, just do it normally. And just don't seal that center triangle except for where your jump up is. This one, we can rotate that wall and seal all of these walls. And then on all the other ones, we're just going to do the full triangles like this so we can choose which side we want our jump up on. And then you can get up there like this. And then we're going to seal left and right off, and we want forward to be our exit. Just like this. And we want to put a full wall in front of our bunker exit, so we have to wrap around with garage doors. And we want to wrap this around and create a Patrico on this side, nearest to our bunker entrance. And we're going to demolish that lower half wall and upgrade all the other ones. We'll put a low wall there later. And then we can wrap this around and do a battery room here, loot room here. Our jump up right here. Do one more battery room right here or barrel loot room, and then our exit. Again, you may have to look down because it might be trying to clip on the offset floor, but you should be able to get it blue without any sort of stress. We'll go ahead and seal up all the floors here, but on this one above our bunker, to make sure you don't get any errors or anything like that, we're just going to go ahead and place this seal in this wall right here first. That single door frame right there, and then this wall to seal it up. Sometimes if you place that square floor right there, it'll kind of, if you place the square floor first, that single door frame will try to place off the square floor and be red forever. So let's go ahead and do it that way first, then we can go ahead and upgrade all the floors here. And it looks like we don't have a socket to place this on. Never fear, this is just, we don't have one under here. We just gotta go under, put our half wall there. And then it's not gonna it's gonna keep wanting doing that, so we're gonna place a floor here, and then now it'll finally let us place it up there. Put a wall there to wrap it around. This is gonna be a bedroom, this is gonna be a loot room forward. Again with the battery room. A lot of batteries in here. Or double barrel loot rooms. And this side will be a bedroom as well. Garage door here, garage door here. Window here for the bedroom, garage door. Fill everything up here. Not that. Upgrade all of these floors except for your square entrance, and then we will have to place a wall here, or you do a window. This is still going to be our bedroom shooting floor area. Our second mini bedroom area, half wall here. We want half wall and window here to peek into our shooting floor. Place that on the other angle, and then with this right here, again, we just don't have a socket beneath it, don't worry. And it looks like we don't have one right there either. We got to go one story down and then place that up here. It'll turn blue. Just jump and spam. There it is. And let's just place all of the twig here so we don't have to go do that again later. One more. One more. And now that's upgraded. Click that right there. Jump up here. And I just upgraded all the twig right there. My game sort of lagged. I didn't do anything but upgrade that twig below. And then you want to map out your floor like this. And then we still didn't fix that. To place that from under. And now that we have that double door frame there. And this one's a bit easier. It was blue there for a second. You just got to get the right angle, just like that. I'm going to seal this up. And now for each of the triple triangle shooting floor areas, you want 2 single doors, 1 on each side. My game lagged incredibly. And then you may not be able to place that until we do the freehand, so we're just going to jump down and do it like this. Currently there's no way up to these 3 areas. There's only 1 single door to the shooting floor exit, and then you could wrap around 360. You can create a second door if you want. Not that big of a deal. It's a 2x2. I don't want to crawl down there. I'm going to upgrade that with like that, and then you can just seal all the triangle floors up here. And on this one, you may get an error like I'm getting right there. Again, it's just usually the angle. This one may not be the angle because we did not place that floor first. We should have placed our wall before we placed that square floor. That's what we would have ran into above the bunker. So this may be the only thing we need to demolish. That should be twig. We just upgraded that. Of course, absolutely when I'm recording, and then you'll be able to place the wall right there, and then you could place the floor after it. It is a rough one, but not too bad. And that one was I just upgraded the top roof anyway, so that would have been twig. And we could just seal this up and put a ramp in here for 2 drop boxes. And then on 2 sides you want 3 half walls, and on 2 sides you want 3 windows. Opposing sides like this. And then 1 will be half walls with floors to put turrets under, and then 2 will be windows for just peaks. Very simple, very easy. You don't need to put those floors there just for more jumping space, and then you can put your triangle roofs around like this. Can't find the right crouch spot right here, but no. We'll have to do old school large furnace style and do it on the outside like this. Now you can go ahead and upgrade all the roofs. And just like that, that's pretty much it until you do that. All you need to do now is the freehands. You have all your doors right here. We could drop down here. Demolish that. And again, this is a very simple freehand. We're just going to find our front door that I did not put our double door and full wall on with our furnace jump up. And then you're just gonna do the standard freehand. I don't know who did these freehands. Someone said Basu, someone said Game Lights. You're just gonna do square, triangle, triangle, left or right. Come back with a square, 2 low walls like this. Then you're gonna pull out a firearm or get your crosshair. And then you're just going to, on the bottom of that twig, you're gonna move forward to the center line right there. And you don't need it on the weapon. Just pull out your hammer after you get sort of center line. And as soon as it goes to the left, highlights the left wall, alt and uncrouch. And place that triangle foundation. Very simple, very old school style freehand. If you played the game, you know what this is, but you're gonna go ahead and check your blue right there. And then we can upgrade everything. And you don't need to upgrade these before you put those walls there. You can reach them. I just did that to show you. This, and then we're just gonna do 3 crow's feet right here, 2 double doors frames as crow's feet, and then all the way up like that. And I can't reach them. You'll get a ladder or something, or come from the top. And I broke 1 too many foundations. And now we're just gonna do that one more time. And I lagged. We're just gonna do it again one more time. Big lag. Double low wall. Line up the bottom of the twig right there. Hammer, left wall highlighted, crouch like that. Check if you're blue. Very simple, very easy. Now one more time, 2 more times actually. Square, low wall. Left wall highlighted. Standard 4x4 style freehands. It's in like every 4x4 freehand video. Now once you're done, you just do 1 floor off of your base and 1 floor off of the freehand. And you do 2 walls like this. And again, 1 floor off the base, 1 floor off of the freehand. And then you can do 2 triangle floors, 2 triangle roofs right here. And you can still upgrade the roof and both of them right here. 1 off the base, 1 off the freehand. So you get a peek down and then double up right here. And that way you can upgrade these walls to sheet later, and you have two stone layers down from the top if they were raining rockets on the base or MLRS. And that's it. Everything is done. You're just going to go ahead and upgrade the core. Super nice and super easy.